everyone, and welcome to the Saskatchewan League of Legends League. It's Week 7, Day 1 today, with RDS and Wings of Freedom. I'm Will Oshin, here with my co-caster slash analyst, Namain. Namain, how you doing today?
How you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm good as well. Let's see, RDS on the blue side, though they wanted to start red. That's alright, they had some strategies pulled out. A Gragas and Elise banned early on from the side of RDS. Syndra Jinx on the other side. So we got a bit of everything here. A few mid laners, few junglers. And, sorry, Jinx, AD Carry, and Renekton. Actually, RDS banning out one from each position. And let's see what the final ban from Wings of Freedom are going to be. Thanks for tuning in, by the way. I don't think I even said that. Yes, Saskatchewan League of Legends. Read the description for the info. Check out our website. It's going to be pretty sweet. The whole tournament end. Nasus also banned out. Let's see what Qui-Gon Jinn.
The Mundo and Shyvana are still open, so I'm assuming one of those will at least be picked up. I know Talon likes to play Renekton. I think it's Talon?
Yep.
Yeah, because the lanes fall off.
Yeah, they switched a bit of their lanes up, but I think
like that's what he likes to play the most.
And they're actually going for the Vi. Fatboy Smoothie hasn't. I'm surprised it's not a Maokai, to say the least. He's played a lot of Maokai, and he's actually done relatively well in it. And a Moo. Yeah. And Shyvana, there you go, like you said, being put in the top lane. We'll see if a Mundo will counteract that. Won't be too surprised. Saw that a few times in the LCS even today. Mundo Shyvana top lane.
Yeah. As Dyrus said, he said, if you hit level 6 and have Spirit Visage on Mundo, it's pretty much impossible for you to actually get killed by Shyvana.
Yeah, just a 1v1.
But Shyvana wins early.
So we'll see if Talon and maybe Harablo, the jungler, will help Talon out early on. If Mundo is picked. We haven't even seen that yet from RDS.
Yeah.
Harablo
could be Fizz as well. Or Kwai.
Yeah, Kwai actually known for going that top lane AD Fizz. And he, honest to God, he's done phenomenal on it. Like, I'm really impressed with his AD Fizz. It's outstanding. Yeah, Blitzcrank locked in. That's awesome. I love seeing Blitz. And there you go. You called it again. There we go. That is the Fizz. This is scary. I don't know if Wings of Freedom have done their homework. They may think this might be going in the mid lane. I'm pretty sure, though, it is Kwai in the top lane. And that will be Thresh picked up for Luke in the bottom lane.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like if Shyvana can at least just live the early levels in that matchup, the Fizz versus Shyvana, then the Shyvana just kind of outscales, especially Fizz being AD. I feel like it doesn't scale super well. But
absolutely, and I think that's what most people get. And then next thing you know, Kwai is doing a ton of damage. So we'll see. Yeah, we'll see how that plays out. Thresh being picked up as well. We'll see the AD carry. Who do you think Thresh works best with out of all the AD carries?
Thresh works well with like a lot of people.
If you had to pick one, if you had to,
I can't really pick one to be honest. He's just like, I think in the NALCS he's got like a 55% pick. So I don't know. I just think he's overall really good. I think like Jinx or Lucian or anyone.
Absolutely, Zed and sorry, that would be Ezreal. I can't believe I forgot that for a second. Zed and Ezreal being picked up there. Now I wonder if I know this is gonna sound stupid.
Blitz mid. Oh wait, never mind.
Well, that definitely could be.
I don't think
I've seen that before. I've seen Blitz jungle before. I'm gonna check my message. Everyone look away from the screen for 2 seconds. Sorry everyone, we just one of the players messaged me. Just maybe being a bit confident here.
So
anyway.
Who do you think's gonna be the last pickup for both these teams?
Well, let's go RDS. I don't know who they're gonna put in the top lane. I think that's gonna be Mundo, and I'm gonna say maybe a Rammus. I'm feeling a Rammus jungle. Looking at Wings of Freedom match history, they Travel's played that quite a bit. Oh, sorry, yeah, not Mundo in the top lane. I'm sorry, Namain here. It's gonna be a LeBlanc for 0. That's and
yeah, that's interesting. I mean, haven't really seen him play much LeBlanc, but maybe he's been working on it lately.
Yeah, absolutely. And this LeBlanc Zed matchup. Thoughts? I mean, LeBlanc does counter a lot.
I think LeBlanc counters Zed, in my opinion. The biggest thing that LeBlanc would have to work the biggest thing that LeBlanc would have to look out for is the Zed level 6, but
Yeah, absolutely. And I want to see Ramus jungle. We're laughing because Ramus is one of my like hated champs just because he's impossible to kill. But Amundo, that's gonna be. They have such a strong front line right here on the side of Wings of Freedom.
So tell me, Elijah.
Okay, just to figure out why he's smiling. Fatboy Smoothie, the jungler for RDS, said he's gonna call their jungler. It's gonna be the Rammer, and I assume that's. Is that not Ramus?
I think so. I believe so.
That's why I said it. So I wasn't actually being smart. I was just copying Fatboy Smoothie there. It's not that funny. Easy. Anyway, these are the except for I believe Luke Duke's gonna switch with Thresh. There we go. There we go. Okay, let's look at the bot lane right now. We have Blitz and Ezreal on the side of Wings of Freedom versus Thresh and Draven actually on the side of RDS. I believe Lunchi played Draven last week, if I'm not correct.
Yeah, he's actually really good at Draven. I like seeing good Draven play just because
he's such a tough champ to play, and
yeah.
when someone masters it, it's awesome to watch.
Like he's like mentally exhausting. You get mentally exhausted, playing him. At least I do.
Absolutely, yeah. No, I think it's because you have to pay attention basically the whole time. And then, so who do you favor in that matchup? In that bot lane matchup,
bot lane?
just for champ wise.
I would give it to RDS just because I don't really like Blitz as a support. I mean, if you just play safe and stand behind minions, he's pretty much useless because all he's really used for is his hook. Yes, he has definitely. Like a silence and a knockup, but
you have to
in comparison to like a support like Thresh,
yeah, those hooks will definitely matter in this game.
And
sure.
I believe Draven, his early game, not just early game, but I think in lane he somewhat beats Ezreal, even though Ezreal like is good because he can play pretty much any matchup because he can farm from afar.
Absolutely.
Which is weird that they would pick Blitz as well with the Ezreal. But I don't know. Maybe they have something up their sleeves.
They probably got some tricks up their sleeves. And we see Zed versus LeBlanc. We already kind of talked about that. Zed, probably one of my favorite champs next to Nocturne. So I'm really excited to see that. And again, 0 on LeBlanc. We haven't seen too much of it, but it's going to be exciting because LeBlanc has the potential to just have some wicked plays. Then in the jungle, we have Mundo, who I'm not a huge fan of in the jungle, actually, personally.
Yeah.
Versus the Vi, who obviously very strong jungler in the meta right now. But the front line with that Shyvana in the top lane, I'm wondering if they're sacrificing too much damage for like too much tank. Yeah,
I hear. It seems like on the RDS side they have too much damage. On Wings of Freedom side they have too much tank.
Yeah, good point actually. I didn't even touch on that. RDS does not really have a tank unless Vi. Sorry.
And Thresh can get tanky, but you can't really super rely on supports unless it's like Leona because her ability makes her tanky.
Yeah. You have to go to the late game as well for Thresh, unless you just get absolutely fed to crap. As we're going to look at the graphic right here.
Luke Duke actually known for taking kills from his 80 carry, so
really?
we might see that here.
Yeah, no, I've been accused of a few of those. As we see, RDS in second place in the Sask League at 18-4, and I believe Wings of Freedom, I want to say they're fourth place at 12-10. I don't have the standings right in front of me. I could pull them up. But that takes... Actually, I'm going to pull them up really quickly here. We see a lot of these champs, a lot of these players have played before. Renekton, yes, Talon does love to play that. Kawhi has a very wide range, very big champion pool, which I love. He can play almost anything.
For a top player.
Well, he's playing a mid laner in the top lane, so...
Yeah.
Kudos to him. Yes, Wings of Freedom are fourth at 12-10. Just us guys in first place with only one loss still. To RDS, so RDS definitely has the potential.
Okay. Yeah, and hopefully, and Lunshu actually known for being pulled by Blitzcrank.
Actually,
interesting fact. Yeah.
Wow. So this is maybe Wings of Freedom kind of spotted that out. On the graphic you see on the screen right now, the sides are flipped, so it's Wings of Freedom on the red side, RDS on the blue side. Terribly sorry for that, but that's the way it is.
Yeah. I want to see some good Ezreal play.
I know you've been picking up Ezreal. What's your biggest tip? If there's, I know these guys are playing the tournament, they probably know, but to someone who's maybe not so familiar out there, what's your biggest tip for it with Ezreal?
Well, the thing that most people make a mistake on Ezreal is that they don't know how to lane properly with him. And it's like, I don't know, he does a lot of damage in lane. He has a lot of, like, he's almost like an 80 with a lot of burst. If you have like Blade of the Ring King, for example, you can shift in, use your Mystic Shot, use your Blade of the Rune King, and pretty much like ult, and it's like almost a one shot. Well, like yeah, I mean it depends on who you're doing it to.
Yeah, absolutely,
and
absolutely.
how fed you are, but
We're just gonna quickly look at the skin battle here because we're gonna get out of it real quick. Favorite skin, really quickly. I love Zed, and so I'm gonna go Shockblade Zed.
Okay, the skin intimidation.
It's
This is a tough one.
4/4 each side.
So Shyvana, I don't think that's a legendary skin.
I don't think so, but
It's
it's a
1350, I believe.
nice one.
Mundo, that's a legacy skin.
Oh,
I got that one. I have the Zed skin. I don't. Okay,
we're
I
not
like
talking
this.
about skins you have. We're talking about what are your
I
favorite.
know. I don't know. It's difficult. I'm gonna give this almost a tie. I really like the Shyvana and the Mundo, and Zed's not bad. And I also don't mind the Ezreal one. The Zed one
Sounds like you're favoring Wings of Freedom right here.
Well, no. If we look on the other side, fishing for Earths. All right. Yeah.
Fishing for Earths. Fisherman Fizz.
Fisherman Fizz. Sorry, is my favorite Fizz skin.
Really, I like his what? Not the Eskimo one. And we have a pause instantly.
The Eskimo. Oh, I know you.
You know which one now?
The
It's
title.
Yeah, something around that. But we're not. I was gonna say we're gonna get into the game, but we're already pausing the game. As Ender actually quickly to buy the amulet coin.
Wow, look at this guy. He's on point with his buying. You know.
Oh, Fatboy Smoothie playing on his toaster.
Also, okay. So there's the Neon Strike by.
I like that one.
I like that one. I don't think she has any other. Or she has the police one. That one just came out.
Yeah.
I kind of like the neon one better, to be honest. And
Yeah, me too.
the Draven skin looks cool. It's Gladiator Draven.
The back animation is pretty sweet.
I don't know. There's both the Draven's skins look really good. There's like the Soul one where he's blue, and there's the Gladiator. I don't know which one I like better, but they both look really good. And the Thresh,
Not my favorite skin.
Deep Terror.
No, I wish it
Really?
was
I like that one.
Wish it was championship.
Champion. I like them both, to be honest. They both like. I'm pretty sure Deep Terror has like different. Like I know when he recalls. Do you know that? Like when he recalls, like what is it? A treasure chest pops out.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess we'll hopefully see that a few times today. As we get into game here, the Rift is open. The champions are coming out. I hope we see some level 1s. With that Blitzcrank, we can expect it. They are already pinging RDS's blue side. Let's see what RDS respond with. It looks like Qui-Gon Jinn is going into the top lane. It looks like they might try to try for one of those standard starts. They are pinging the other team's kind of red side-ish. Yeah, it looks like we could. Oh, no, it looks like, yeah, they're going to be set up for a defensive invade. We'll see.
We got the pings coming out left and right by these teams. They just map hack. They know where they are.
Let's see if this works here. Fatboy Smoothie.
I'm assuming they're definitely going to try to invade this. They're not going to back off because they do have the Blitzcrank.
Yeah.
The Blitzcrank.
Sure.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
Oh man, this is intense. Nothing's happening yet.
Yeah,
And they go. Ender leading the charge here. They do spot him out there. This warning signals are pinged. Let's see what RDS responds with, if they respond with anything. Just walk in. And are they going to back up now? Because the pings are going down onto Wings of Freedom's red. Does Thresh have a ward? He's probably going to ward at 130 here, is my guess. Or Kawhi on Fizz. Possibly not. And nothing actually coming out of that.
Dude. Oh, it almost looked like they were going to go check red. But
Zed, that's Hilo. Gonna check this right here. Gets a ward, sees Kawhi. Nicely placed ward there. Checking that out. And another ward placed by Talent also to check.
I'm surprised nothing happened there. Or that Wings of Freedom didn't try to get a kill a little bit more. Obviously, they were in a kind of defensive position where if they saw Blitz, they would just back up.
Yep.
But, yeah.
So yeah, that's been an interesting, not really an interesting level 1, but you know what is kind of interesting? We have a Doran's Blade in the top versus Doran's Shield. That's not too interesting, but we're going to look at the support. We got Doran's Blade on the side of Thresh and Luke Duke and the Amulet Coin in...
I mean, Doran Shield.
Did I say that?
On the side of Thresh, yes.
Wow.
But yeah.
Yeah, so what does this mean for the laning phase for them? Does one team have to be more careful? Can one team initiate? fights more. What is it? What does this mean?
It just means in like a straight up 2v2 brawl on bot lane, the advantage goes a bit towards RDS's side because Thresh has a.
They get so much damage here, and he is probably going to go down. The ignite is used, and that is first blood to Kawhi. A nice play there.
Wow. Wow, that's all I can say.
See what I mean?
Yeah, no, the AD Fizz top lane, it just kind of surprises people. People don't know how to play against it. It's kind of like how EG said, the Urgot Soraka lane. It's not that great, but people don't know how to play against it.
Hilo DC'd. All right. Hopefully he gets back ASAP. I believe he had a bit of connection issues in the beginning, but the thing is, playing support a few times in my day, not too great with a lot of the matchups and stuff. But I know when I take Doran's shield and the other player takes Amulet Coin, yeah, you want to get that. You want to fight basically if you have the Doran, because the longer you stay in lane, the more money your opponent support is getting just by staying in lane. So
yeah, so that's typically how it would go. The coin isn't bad if you're going to be playing a bit more of a passive lane. Maybe that's what the Blitz plans to do. Just
Blitz doesn't seem like much of a passive lane though.
Well,
I mean, you don't. Yeah.
Yeah, he's basically there for his hook. Surprised. Is this?
It was down. He just used it. Right?
Yeah, I figured. I was like, why isn't he using it?
No, I
this
believe
guy.
You. And again, coming in from Fatboy Smoothie, he does miss his Q there and
Vault Breaker.
His Vault Breaker, that's it, and then the Soul Battery is the ult. But yeah, so he just missed it there. I don't know if they would have been able to follow up on it. Zero on LeBlanc doesn't have a lot of CC right away. Has that silence, but not a stun or anything. So I don't know if they would have been able to follow up. The hook from Blitz misses. As we're going to go back to this top lane here. Level 4 to level 2 right now, but I believe Talon's going to hit level 3 pretty quickly here. A few more minions.
So yeah, let's go back to the Mundo jungle.
Oh, jeez. Oh my god. Or let's go to the mid lane with Zero chunking Hilo right now.
When Mundo was first like discovered to be like OP, obviously he was good back in the day, but now he's like in the meta.
Yeah.
He was actually first like introduced in the jungle, just because everybody thought in season 4 that the most important part would be how fast you can clear a jungle camp, so pretty much how fast you could get level 6. And that unfortunately is not the case. So that's why I think he's better in top. And his ganks aren't too strong, just because he basically has to walk at you and throw cleavers at you.
Yeah, and they're decently easy to... And we're so sorry here, folks. This is an amateur tournament, so these players are playing from home. And they each have their own internets, and, you know, the internets sometimes don't work too well.
Or their mom's internet.
Or their mom's, or, you know, dad.
But yeah.
A summoner has disconnected.
Yeah, that's Hilo again, no worries. Hope things get solved out pretty quickly. But
So the bot lane on RDS's side, pushing up to the turret, making it a bit more difficult for Ezreal to CS. Ezreal's actually not the worst, like, at CSing under turret, obviously, because he has that Mystic Shot on a short cooldown.
Yeah.
But just something to take note.
Absolutely not a huge CS difference. Zed actually winning in the mid lane. In the top lane, obviously Kawhi's winning because he's got that extra kill, stayed in lane for a bit longer.
Yeah, not sure if LeBlanc is, Zero is just losing the CS battle because it's difficult to CS with LeBlanc's autos, maybe?
Yeah.
Or if it's just that...
I think he's, from what we've seen just so far when the camera cuts there, is that he's focusing a lot on harassing Hilo. As we can see right now, he's got less than half health. So I'd say maybe he's a bit more focused on that than maybe CSing, but who knows?
Yeah,
I know
no,
LeBlanc
definitely.
is really tough.
We'll see what he maxes, because the new thing now is to max the distortion, I believe it's called. It's LeBlanc's W, so that you can farm waves faster and stuff. Also, if you mimic the sigil, I think that's her Q.
Her Q, yep.
If you mimic it, it doesn't matter what level it is, like the Q level.
Yeah.
It just matters the ult level, if that makes sense.
Is that for all the abilities or just that
Yeah,
one?
so it doesn't matter if like what level your E or W or Q is. That's why like sometimes when you'll see LeBlanc's play, they're not always gonna throw out that ability that they have max, right, with the ult.
Yeah.
It's
okay, cool. I didn't even know that.
So
Pro LeBlanc player here. If you're not familiar with Nemain, you should be. Nemain, a substitute actually for RDS. just for one game where they beat Jug actually in the main, played Ziggs in the game where they won, but LeBlanc the game before and had a pretty good game. So yeah, I mean, you've played LeBlanc before, you have experience with her. But
Yeah, LeBlanc's pretty much my go-to mid laner.
And so I guess being a substitute of RDS, don't spill any secrets if you know them, but is there anything they're kind of known for? Anything they like to do that is maybe different than other teams, or are they pretty standard? I know, like, besides this 80 fizz here.
I mean, I honestly don't know that much, to be honest. I think just they just basically play their game. They have good communication. They do, maybe not the team per se, but Kawhi does a lot of preparation for games.
Absolutely,
Picks bands, what they should go for with the composition wise.
I've talked to a few players, a lot of players on that RDS do prepare quite in depth for their games, which is, and it shows. I mean, a second place team, so.
Yeah, no. For example, Jug, we'll say for example, they're not like, okay, so comparing Jug and Wings of Freedom, a lot of them are, like Wings of Freedom, a lot of them are higher in solo queue, but as a team, it seems like Jug has really pulled out ahead so far, and that just goes to show you that team play is a lot more different than solo queue.
Yeah, you got to get the communication down. There's actually some poke going back and forth. And looks like Talon's actually kind of standing a bit more of his ground, even though he's still got that Doran's blade. He's putting back a bit more damage and being able to withstand a bit more as well.
Doran's shield.
Did I say blade again?
Yeah.
Oh man.
No, but we all know what you knew.
I don't think that. No.
Also, like, you could be talking about Fizz, because Fizz has Doran's blade.
Yeah, but I was.
See, look at the bubbles on that thresh. See the lantern, the bubbles?
I think Championship Thresh has, like, meaning to it, though, because, like, I was, watching the Season 3 champ, it's like...
Yeah, it's got a little backstory there.
Yeah, it brings tears to my eyes.
Maximum disrespect right here by Kawhi.
I don't know if that was disrespectful.
No, I'm just...
As we see, yeah, these... I think we leave it on directed camera here. We change it if we absolutely need to. But, like, I'm just going to get away from here right now because...
Yeah, I mean... Yeah.
I think directed camera goes where the action is. And so whenever it sees someone attack people in the top lane, which they're always doing, it's like, hey, let's go here.
Maybe it also uses a system similar to, like, reading, where it goes left to right. It goes, like, importance top to bottom.
Yeah. League of Legends, the reading spectator game.
Yeah, so...
Uh-oh. Ooh, the chum
You
the
see
walls.
what happens there is because his ultimate, although it has tons of range on it, it'll go...
Sorry, I'm going to cut you off right here because Serralo's coming in here, but a nice playful trickster and a flash dodges the cleaver, and Kawhi's going to be safe here, knowing he uses his ult. Parabolo coming in. Nice play by Kawhi to dodge that, and a nice turn there. As the ult comes down onto Zero, he's full health though, and the Ignite is popped. The Death Mark will not land, and Zero actually picking up the kill onto Hilo. Got the chain down, which really actually hurt Hilo right there. And a nice pick from Zero.
Yeah, no, that was a very good reaction by Zero there.
Still fizzes ult. Sorry. Yeah.
Oh yeah, so it goes where the cursor is. So if you had your cursor on your character, that's where your ult would land. Although it has a huge range, that means that basically whenever you throw it, you should throw it behind, like pretty much at front.
Absolutely, Talon running real low here, and will they be able to get the kill? A pause coming in. Man, oh man.
That's interesting. I'm surprised the Vi didn't try to go a bit further. She wasn't level 6.
Do you think Kawhi's passive or his, I believe it's his W? I could be wrong on that.
It's not a. I believe it ran out. Oh.
No, we see it right above her.
I think, but like she'll have like something over.
She does. I'm pretty sure she does. I think the pause might have taken away. I mean, 46 health?
I don't think so. I think Kawhi needed to ignite. Kawhi still has his ignite up.
Oh, that's right.
But it's an iffy call.
Very close.
Wasn't sure how much damage you were gonna do there, so.
Hilo having a bit of internet troubles, but that's all right. We'll see how this pans out. We've had. Actually, something I've just noticed right now. Look at the red side jungle for Wings of Freedom. This is something. Wow, that's impressive. It's a Christmas tree.
Was that ward did by
I didn't even see who warded. I'm assuming it's going to be Fatboy Smoothie because I've seen him in the other team's jungle quite a bit as he's going back in there as we speak. And that does not, Talon does survive that, so.
That's a good pick ward. I guess we'll have to see how long that survives for. See if it was worth.
Absolutely. Fatboy Smoothie going to take the red there. Out of the way, out of the way of Parabola right here.
He has wards on him, so he could see if
he's entering. Yeah.
Parabola's coming, unless he comes like from the base almost. It looks like.
Not probably gonna happen though. As in this bot lane, CS differences are almost non-existent. They're relatively the same.
I believe.
Oh,
I believe that boy Smoothie may have used his E, whatever that is, on the Wraiths, so it would have showed over the wall for Hilo.
Okay, so a nice little pickup there. Despite having internet troubles, he's still having one heck of a.
Yeah.
He still has great map awareness.
If Hilo had an ultimate there.
A hook lands onto Baby Shark though, and he goes into play. Oh my goodness, no!
Not one of these games.
Not one of these games. We've had
It's
them before, and they're very frustrating for the players and, I mean, for everyone watching.
So, right here, it looks like a really good box from Luke Duke because as he arcane shifted, he actually put the box down, and it looks like he arcane shifted into the wall, but we'll have to see.
Yeah.
And
yeah,
if he does, that's really gonna cripple him, considering that means he's just either gonna have to fight it or immediately flash away.
out of it. Yeah, we can kind of see under the 10.6 there. I believe that's where he or he traveled. Arcane shifted is what I'm looking for.
Yeah.
A nice hook though, just turnaround hook. Got that, went in on it, flayed. Yeah, it's got that box up, and we see Lunshu. Gonna be doing some damage hopefully in the back. Or he's hoping.
Yeah, Draven actually probably one of the strongest ADs, just very difficult to play. And also his positioning is very difficult just if you're going to continuously catch every axe. You can't run in a straight line to actually catch all your axes.
Sorry, Baby Shark does have to flash out and uses the barrier. Ender trying to get the silence down, but it will be looped to taking that kill. The hook misses, and that definitely, I think, could have been a kill there for Ender. But like you said, Luke Duke known for taking those kills from his AD carry.
Yeah,
and there he does again.
And surprised actually that Lunshu didn't get pulled there.
From the hook at the end there.
From the hook.
Yeah.
He's known for taking Ender's hook.
It's like it has a magnet too.
Yeah, no, if he would have landed that, that would have been a close one. They would definitely have to flash out, although Thrush doesn't have flash out.
No, yeah, he doesn't, so. No idea when he used that, actually. Unless
I
he
think
just
he
used
used it in the engage.
Oh,
I really like. I think he flashed after and Baby Chalk.
Yeah, probably did. So, just to kill steal.
Just to get the kill, say, hey.
There's that treasure chest we were talking about.
Yeah.
It's tough
Also,
telling
his face is like a lobster. It's kind of.
No, I'm not a huge fan of lobster, actually.
Me neither. I don't like any kind of seafood really, except for breaded shrimp.
Breaded shrimp. I respect that. That's a little press going back. Is Kawhi gonna go on? The ignite is used onto Qui-Gon Jinn, but Chum the Water is used on Talon just to back him up just a bit. And
so,
Talon actually hitting back quite a bit.
This is what I'm talking about. I thought it wouldn't happen this early in the game, but eventually Shyvana's gonna outscale the AD Fizz. But
she bought Magic Resist right away,
which is weird because
it's a AD. But on the same side, Kawhi,
he does do like AD damage,
and he's got that sheen as well to start. So I mean,
yeah,
that's not. I believe that
he's building that into obviously Trinity Force.
So yeah, actually, yeah, that's a very nice pick up for the Spectre's Cowl.
I mean, at this point, this probably does more magical damage than AD.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm assuming, but maybe not.
We are so sorry, folks.
So,
I believe this one. Sorry, before Hilo is gonna restart his computer is what I kind of got from last chat. So just fast forward to the next little break. But if you want to hear someone else's from the main, stay tuned right now.
Yeah. So what I was going to say is look at the level differences between the junglers and the jungler and the mid laner on RDS. So
oh wow.
So Parabola is ahead of Fatboy Smoothie, but in levels by 1, maybe more. And Zero Invictus is level 9.
That is a bit strange. Where
Hilo is level 8, and that's a 3-level difference on their team. It looks like Fatboy Smoothie's been trying to pressure lanes, but hasn't really gotten much from it. Maybe, one thing they said I don't know if you were listening to this, but about Medios on his little,
Yeah,
I don't know what you would call it, his clips is like, every time you make a mistake, or for example, you're doing something on the map that you shouldn't be doing, it just wastes time. So he only ganks when he knows he can get something out of it. So maybe that's just the problem why he's Fatboy Smoothies just a bit behind. If he knew he couldn't get the gank, he would be farming jungle and he would possibly have had a gank kill already because he would have been level 6. Most of his ganks have been pre-6. I don't know if he's ganked after that.
Well,
It looks like he may have.
he hasn't scaled up. I think he might have just hit his ult
6,
and
so
just not scaled it up yet.
So yeah, so that would mean that Harabla is over a level on him.
Yeah, Ravelo has a lot of money stored. Got a lot of money in the bank. And we see 2 sweeper trinkets actually coming out from the side of Wings of Freedom. I hope all is, not I hope anything, but we'll see how that plays out, how they use them. And from the bot lane, we have Luke Duke on Thresh picking up the upgraded amulet coin. And then a few wards on top of that. A pink ward and the biscuit as well. From the other side, we just got a ward. Ruby Crystal and the upgrade. What's this called? I actually don't know the middle one. The Nomad's Medallion. Ah.
Yeah. Yeah, and so since they only have 1 ward on them and they haven't placed it, that should be the objective for Fatboy Smoothie to gank right now because they don't have their flashes. They just blew them, so it might be a bit easier of a target if Thresh can get a hook. It's pretty much a guaranteed kill.
Yeah, absolutely. Hopefully, I mean, RDS
He also has a pink ward, so it can help him get through lane.
That's true, yeah.
through
Yeah,
try,
make sure there's
whatever.
no... Yeah, because they do not have those sweepers like the side of Wings of Freedom. We did pick those up. Remember, this is the Saskatchewan League of Legends League. Check out the description for more info, but I'll tell you a bit about it. This is an amateur tournament. We stream games live every Wednesday and Sunday night. This season, upcoming season, things may change. The season ends on March 23rd is the finals at the Matrix Gaming Center in Regina. If you make it there, we have door prizes. It's going to be pretty sweet. So yeah, try to make it there. And if you have a team, enter it in the next tournament because the more teams, the merrier. Straight up. So we stream games at 9 o'clock Central Standard Time. We record games, myself and Nemain, and we put them on YouTube, which you're watching right now. We treat them like a live cast. There's no editing to these. We are using open broadcast system. We're just recording them because we don't want to have 2 streams going on at the same time and split our viewers, our small amount of viewers already.
Our huge, yeah, it's also nice for the teams to look at, see where they could have gone wrong, what they could have done. The commentary is just, you know,
Just for fun. I mean, yeah,
it's a side thing, but if they think that the teams think we have knowledgeable, yes, commentary, they can use that to their advantage too.
yeah, maybe we might be doing something good. We might.
It's almost like a charity. Just kidding.
We are doing charity work as we speak. Oh, it's Monday. The Olympics are going on right now. I mean, if you're still listening, kudos to you for listening. I mean, I think you should skip, because it's YouTube, you can skip to when it's unpaused. I'd do that, but if you're listening, then I guess we'll tell some
I want
jokes.
to see what happens when, you know, well, I don't actually really want to see if we run out of pause time.
Yeah, what does the game?
I'm assuming it resumes, but you can't pause anymore. That's my guess.
Yeah, because it does count down from the same
Yeah.
where you left off. No,
It should be like finish them.
no, absolutely. If you're curious about this, we're at 17 minutes right here. I have the graphic up because I spent a long time on
We've
it.
actually had the game pause longer than we've actually had inside the game.
That's embarrassing. Something's. I mean, we can't help internet problems.
We can.
It happens.
We can.
I mean,
We can. Just send the what is it called? The light in the air of us. You know
what?
how like Batman
Oh yeah.
has the
So what symbol would we have?
probably just like two like muscles, like bicep muscles, right?
Because you're so strong? Or?
No, because we are so
Strong.
we're good. We look good. Okay.
Wow. Way to be humble about it. No. But I actually just want to touch on something from this graphic here that you're seeing on the screen. They banned out Renekton, they banned out Elise, RDS did, and that's the last 3 champions Talon and Harablo have played. I can't remember who their third ban was. Do you remember? RDS's third?
I believe RDS's
It was
third
Jinx.
ban.
It was Jinx.
No,
Yes, it was.
no.
Yep.
Wings of Freedom ban. Jinx.
Are you sure?
Jinx, Syndra.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Yeah. When am I not?
Down
Jinx,
here.
Syndra, and Nasus.
Who was the other ban?
Renekton.
No, Gragas. It was Gragas.
Wait.
No,
did
yeah,
they ban
no.
Renekton?
Renekton, Elise, and Gragas it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So,
Well, you were asking for the third ban. I believe the third ban specifically
okay.
was Renekton. We can go
Okay.
back and look it and review it. Okay.
All right. We won't, but
So wait.
A
Okay.
summoner has reconnected.
Elo has reconnected.
Will we see an unpause here?
Hilo has been playing phenomenal this tournament. Their team's 12-10. He seems. I've said this
That
before.
last Zed ultimate seemed a bit.
Well, I think it was. He tried R-ing back right away, but a nice play by Zero to get that chain on him as soon as he like jumped in, so he couldn't R back because the time he wanted to R back to his original shadow, he was stunned, and that just he took a lot more damage. And he actually eventually did R back, but I believe it was like the last second before
Like
the damage.
like
hit.
Gangplank, right?
Nope. And we're back in the game, everyone. Hilo's back. Everyone's happy. And Fatboy Smoothie does have his ult. So maybe we'll see some ganks pretty soon. Maybe not. But you have...
Yeah, and it seems like Kwai is getting a bit bullied. It's a bit reversed now.
Yeah, and just from that Spectre's Kettle on Shyvana. And we
Shivana.
see Fatboy Smoothie waiting in the wings. This could be
I
dangerous.
think he thinks it's warded.
But I think after Kyle stepped up there, and they're gonna go on to Kwai actually going in very deep, but actually a nice Dragon's Descent out of there. And Kwai still running super low. Sorry, I'm on the gold totals right now. I just wanted to see how much Shyvana had. And she'll probably get that Kindle gem if she's going for that Spirit Massage. Is my guess. Please be right. 'Cause I'm not the analyst. I'm play-by-play. And I want to be right. No, wait. It can upgrade. No, okay, she's getting the boost. Okay, she's getting Kindle gem now.
Wait. Oh, for this massage.
Yeah, I believe that's what Hiko is.
Yeah.
Some
She
more.
could be getting Banshees now. No, I'm just kidding. I would highly doubt it.
Oh my gosh, a hook, a max range hook right on the Baby Truck, but they choose not to go in. A silence coming out from Ender as we see Harablo coming in for the gank. The ignite is put onto Lunchu right here, and a nice hook to grab Lunchu right back. Flay actually really saving them right here. Let's see a flash used from Harablo onto Lunchu. The barrier is popped, and the ultimate from, and he survives somehow. Lunchu is alive, but not before Baby Truck does get the kill onto Lunchu right there. That's a double kill for Lunchu, and a triple kill for Lunchu. Oh my goodness. Turn that gank around, and that was amazing play.
Some phenomenal
By
Draven
Lunchu.
play. You know, I've actually been telling Lunchu to. Again, I think he was seen through the wall. I could be wrong.
I agree here. But wow, what did you see there? A nice box, I think, that goes unnoticed. Oh, who's gonna win this? Actually, ulted. Fatboy Smoothie is ulted right here and gets the ignite down. He's running real low, and that is the death mark that is gonna take it. Zero Invictus running a bit too late. Fatboy Smoothie really wanting to get that Wraith in the end. Zero Invictus does get it.
Was it worth it? Kinda.
I mean, you gave your mid laner in the Wraith.
Style points.
Styles. Fatboy Smoothie maybe stayed there a bit too long, but
If you think about this, maybe they knew his ultimate was up. So like this way, they might not know if they didn't like say they didn't time it.
Fatboy Smoothie is the worm on the hook, you're saying. And then he took the bait. Now he doesn't have it in lane. Zero should theoretically just run. Is that what you're getting at? Did I jump the gun? Are we not good enough friends so I can finish your stories? See, look at this. As Hilo will be going down here to Zero Invictus because he did not have his ult.
So
Nice
that
play by Zero.
let's just talk about that Draven play quickly. Phenomenal. play.
Absolutely. I want to go back to that. That was
that was really good. Draven's actually like one of the ADs that is good
Oh.
at turning 2v2s or 2v3s in his favor just because he is so strong. Lunshu with the amazing Draven mechanics.
I think one thing that goes on, might go unnoticed, like I think I said before, Luke Duke's box was so nicely placed. It hit Mundo, who had to flash to get into place to kill.
Interesting. Dragon, I wonder if this is going to get contested.
Alan actually going down. Kawhi. 2-0. Sorry, yeah. We're going to go to Dragon really quickly. Sorry, direct to camera OP. Dragon is being taken, but they're going to leave 4-for-3 right here. Zero Invictus going in. Gets grabbed. A nice play, but does go back to his original spot. Why are we staying on 0? Look at this. Ender's running real low. Fatboy Smoothie also extremely low. Ender's got to get out there right away. As we see Hilo coming from the side. Why aren't I holding the middle mouse wheel button? And that is Hilo getting the kill onto Luke right there. Lucha running real low. Hilo with a double kill. Draven getting another kill right there. Hilo's running real low. That's a double kill for Draven. My camera work is brutal. Hopefully Hirablo can get out of this. A cleaver lands. A nice play. And they were going to back up. What was that? A 2-for-2? All in all, Hilo with a double kill. Draven with a double kill.
That was a 2-for-2. That was really close. That could have been a complete cleanup by Draven, but good disengage from Wings of Freedom. It was actually, in my opinion, like RDS kind of jumped the gun on the Dragon. But their lane was pushed in, meaning that Wings of Freedom had all like the time to contest it. Also, I believe they saw, or no, they didn't saw, but Mundo was in the bot area. And
yeah,
I'm surprised Lunshu didn't get pulled in by the Blitz that time. He did the 3v2.
Yeah,
he did get pulled in.
Surprised he didn't 2v4. No. A weird play there. Zero distorted in, gets grabbed, takes a ton of damage, and then distorts back. Like, just like...
I just want to repeat, that was not Lunshu though.
Did I say Lunshu?
No.
No, I know. I know.
know.
I'm talking about something different, right?
Yeah. No, I know. You're talking about Zero and Mick.
Yeah. Zero.
Yeah, but it wasn't Lunshu, which is surprising.
Luke was like, right in the front line there. They didn't really have anyone to tank because Luke Duke got taken down pretty quickly. Sorry for the bad camera work right there. I was using the arrow buttons because whatever.
Arrow buttons. Very scientific.
We need to get a camera in, or direct camera isn't working too well.
A cameraman or a cameraman?
Person. Sorry, a hook does not land. Running pretty dangerous right here. Flay lands on the baby truck right here. Are they going to go? Oh my goodness, the damage coming up from Lunshu, and that will be a kill from him. Are they going to turn this around? Sorry, Ender running real low, and the damage coming out of Lunshu right now is enormous.
So I believe we talked about this earlier, and it's funny that this is kind of relevant now.
Hilo, sorry, coming down for the roam bot. Let's see if they can do anything from it. They're all scattered right here. Oh man, camera work, so nice. As we have a little something going down here. Hilo running real low, uses his ult, but is running. Ignite is put on him. Lunshu gets the kill and is godlike right here, but shut down by Dr. Mundo. That's his for Hablo. Luke running extremely low, has to flash out of it. It's a double kill for Hablo, who gets taken down by Fatboy Smoothie. Sorry again for the camera work. Like, this is the worst work I've ever done. And they are gonna turn this into a dragon right here.
It's gonna be a difficult Dragon.
Yeah,
Blitz may be able to contest. Or Ezreal. Because Ezreal does have his ultimate. He could kill Fatboy Smoothie right now.
Using it right now. Oh, very close.
Very close.
Zero.
Yeah, so
having to use his passive.
they're actually going to see if they can't get the Dragon themselves. Will Fatboy and Smoothie go for a smite steal? They don't have Mundo here, so.
And they're running actually pretty low from this dragon. This is just the dragon dance right here. Let's see. Baby Truck taking a bit of the damage, getting his attack speed reduced. The Draven comes in as well as Zero Invictus. That's the dragon taken by Lunshu.
That was a close one. Smite was a little bit early.
Smite a bit early, but a nice play. And in comes the flash, and Hilo picks up the kill onto Fatboy Smoothie. A nice pick up there to try to regain something as Qui-Gon Jinn is roaming from the... I don't think he'll be able to kill him. Maybe he will. Oh, Tremble Waters actually does land. It looks like it missed, and they are actually going to get him. Hilo is running real low. Qui-Gon Jinn also running low, and that will be taken down once. 1-for-1 right now. Luke Duke running pretty low, just gonna collect some souls and then maybe go back to his tower. He's pretty tanky right now. He's got those Ionian boots, and I hope he's maxing hook first. He's not, which is the new thing. Apparently, everyone does it. No, I do it. But those Ionian boots means he's gonna be able to toss out hooks for days.
What I was saying earlier is,
sorry.
a bit earlier was Ezreal we were talking about. I do think he's a strong AD carry. Maybe not the strongest like straight up damage per second AD carry, but in Korea and stuff they favor his mobility is why he's really good. And also he's good with like his poke. He's only a real AD with like some real good poke. And the problem with him is if he falls off, it's really difficult for him to get into the game. As you can see there, Loonshu like destroyed him in the ball lane.
Yeah, that was
Just a couple of hits. And yeah, so in comparison to Loonshu, he's not going to be putting out the same numbers at all. For a very long time, he has to get farmed up. And yeah.
You know, Lunshu, 50 CS and 6 kills ahead of Baby
And
Tron.
an assist.
And an assist. Let's see the goal totals right here. 5, doubling almost doubling Baby Trog's gold. Has 2 completed items. Looks like maybe possibly going for that Infinity Edge next. And he is going to be the focus here. I'd say build a Guardian Angel right now. Hilo is hooked, and they are going to go in because they grab Hilo right here. The ult going down.
Getting hooked.
Absolutely, and that will be actually lucrative going down right away, and they are going to disengage. So a nice little pickup there. Maybe a bit preemptive to go in, but they did hook Hilo. He had to use his ult, so he became invulnerable for those few seconds. For that, I can't even remember the exact amount. So nice job by them, and again, maybe a bit preemptive, but yeah, you grab a Zed and you want to go in. You want to kill him instantly.
I'm assuming also that the Ezreal's gonna pick up the Phage next, and Berserker Greaves just from the items he has.
Yep.
Let's look at the mid laners. LeBlanc actually opting for the Hunting Guys, getting a lot of early game damage. A lot of people will go Hunting Guys into DFG. They usually almost always go DFG, depending on like the team. If he really needs his Zanyas, you can also do that, or if you really need a Void Staff, you could also do that.
Oh my god, Baby Shark needs the backup right now. Wow. That was 1 or 2 axes, I think, that landed. Wow. That's and I think actually Zero might have helped out with that. Doing a bit of damage on Baby Shark as well. But this jungle is being warded here. Hilo taking a ton of damage in Shadow. Not doing a heck of a lot here. Qui-Gon Jinn gonna take this red. They're gonna give it to Lunshu. Lunshu is unstoppable right now. They're gonna have a tough time dealing with him. Unless... I don't even know unless what. But a Banshee's Veil actually picked up in that top lane. So it wasn't actually Spirit Visage. I was very wrong. I'm so sorry.
Oh, it is a Banshee Veil. That's actually kind of surprising to see. Banshee's Veil is really good against LeBlanc.
Yeah. Distortion and chains. The first time won't hit.
Well, if you block one of her abilities, chances are she's not going to one-shot you. Also, say she distorts Q, lands her Q, and her Q gets blocked. That's like a lot of damage that's going to be
absolutely
negated. It's also like, it kind of poses as a threat to Fizz and the Vi, because that means you can't ult them.
And even the hook from Thresh as well, let's say.
Yeah, the hook for Thresh. So I guess it is.
Here's what he's doing. Hilo getting chunked though. Let's see if Ender can just say something. Oops, gets the knock up and the silence. Ignite used. I believe that's by Ender does have that ignite. So, but choose not to go on. This game is by no means over. What does Wings of Freedom need to do to get back in this game? To get more in this game.
Well, I don't know. They need to ward up objectives like
Hook lands onto Karablo, very tanky right now, as well as the chain. Oh, and the Flay just misses here. And they are going to probably turn around. Yes, they are going to turn around on that. Qui-Gon Jinn going in. The Charm of the Waters does land as well. Flash used by Karablo. And the chain misses, and that will be the end of that. The Ignite on the ult of Mundo, though, that really negates it. I would say... sorry, did you get tier? No, you did not. How were the Wings of Freedom?
Well, they really need vision. As you can see, they do have a pink ward and a ward in the bush above them. They desperately need vision. Blitz has to be warding. Their team has to help them ward, especially pink wards. Deny the other team vision. If they see the pink ward, it's not like they can instantly kill it. If you guys can roam to them, they might get greedy and try to kill that pink ward and die for it. Right?
Yes.
Also, they just need to play a bit safe. As you can see, Draven's like 2-3 shotting some people.
Yeah.
You can't be overextended, and they just have to have smooth rotations.
And they're going to spot up this pink ward here.
What about you?
I would say, being the not analyst or even near the game knowledge that you have, Ravlo actually going in really ham. Sorry.
I like the description.
the description. That's what. Hey, you analyze, I cast. That's it. No.
Going
Anyway, I
really-
would say the late game for Wings of Freedom looks good.
No, definitely.
I mean, you have those 2 tanks, and it doesn't really matter what you throw against it.
it's difficult to say also because, as we said, they're almost their main source of damage is AD, and Ezreal has fallen off. He's not doing very much damage. So they're really gonna have to rely on Hilo to do a lot of damage.
And he's actually already getting some defense right. He's got the Spectre's Cowl. Yeah, we didn't even touch on that. There's no AP besides Mundo, I guess.
Well, Mundo and Shyvana have a bit of AP.
Sorry, yeah.
Shyvana has a bit of armor shred. But yeah, their team comp, both the team comps aren't like the best late game team comps. Considering they have the two tankiest champions.
Hook onto Fatboy Smoothie. The silence does go down. Sorry, Chum the Waters takes down Ender. Right away, are they going to continue this? It looks like they are. The ult is popped from Harablo. That is the turret going down. Let's see if they can continue more. All of the members of Wings of Freedom running pretty low, except for Talon right here. Harablo does go down, but now before Hilo picks up a kill and gets out of there. Harablo, like I said, does go down to Qui-Gon Jinn. Fatboy Smoothie running really low. He's lucky to escape there.
Yeah, and his shadow is down, or Hilo's. I believe it was in range of Shark and it just missed. So, but yeah, I mean, the thing is, I think looking at it now, I think RDS's late game is better because they do have the damage.
That's true. The way the game's going, I'd say.
Yeah.
If it was 10 to 10 kills, 17 to 17, I would personally I would favor it because
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on there. Are these guys setting up a pick right here? They're waiting for Hilo to come by. Oh my goodness, Qui-Gon Jinn going in, gets the DFG off. I believe that was 0 right there, and is going to fall down because that chain does land. Qui-Gon Jinn picking up that kill, and they waited a long time for that. Glad they actually got that because, well,
The next Mario Bros, like Assassin Bros.
sure.
Assassin Creed.
Qui-Gon Jinn going to be the target of this one. Gets silenced, gets knocked up, and ignited right here. Let's see if he can escape. Playful Trickster's back in. Lunshu turning on Ender right here. And they are not going to be able to kill Kawhi right now. And then Will be here. Outlook getting stunned up, and that's a double kill for Lunshu.
So,
Wow.
great play by Lynch. Also, his positioning, when he was killing that Mundo, he was making sure he blocked those Quivers for 0 Victus. So, smart play on him.
They're just tanking this. Let's see the health on that. Because I'm sure Lunshu does a heck of a lot of damage. Wow. He's got the Infinity Edge, Bloodthirster, and Static Shield at 27 minutes. Almost 100 CS up on his counterpart. Hook lands onto Hilo right here. Let's see if they can do anything about it. The Deathmark does go down onto Lunshu. He's running real low, but Hilo has to back out there. And that will be the kill, actually, from Baby Trog. I didn't even see him in there. I believe he just uses Barry right here, and he's going to be taking down Luke Duke. Not much he can do. He's not doing a lot of damage, though. Luke Duke popping. Oh, there we go, because he has randoms right there. The hook just. Oh, no, and Luke Duke is going to live.
Wow.
Yeah, no, he is going to live. Barely escaping from the skin of his teeth right there. Wow. So close. Baby Trug not just doesn't have the damage right now.
Yeah.
And plus that Randuin's really slowing down Baby Trug's attack speed.
Yeah.
So 22-11 kills, a 10k gold lead exactly right now for the side of RDS. They are playing very well today.
4 more turrets. I believe they have 2 or 3 dragons.
I think it's 2. Because they stole that one and then they just got one earlier.
I think they
it's 2.
just got a dragon, didn't they?
Did I miss it? Did we miss it? Was there a dragon fight? Oh,
I believe they just.
no, yeah, they did because they just got a really easy one. Yeah, I think it might be 3.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say
Yeah.
3.
That's what I was. That's what I was gonna say. Wow, that was loud.
Sorry, it's alright.
I was gonna take an actual educated guess on.
Oh,
Just kidding.
alright, we're done.
But
This game is, it's just gonna be how do they end it right now? How does RDS end it? And that's gonna be pretty much the story.
RDS, how do they end it? They push out their lanes. They can just siege a turret, or they could bait Baron. Don't really recommend doing Baron. Sorry, I got loud there again.
It's alright.
Because doing Baron is basically how you can throw a game. If that Mundo were to flash smite it or something,
Yeah. and then he gets it. Yeah,
Yeah.
that could
So,
change the game.
in my opinion, push out lanes, siege one lane, which they're going for the bot lane. It looks like. But interesting choice. A lot of people choose to go mid, because there's different paths you can
Yeah.
run to. Also, mid opens up a lot of the jungle.
I mean, you go bottom though, and then if you go to the top lane, it makes it that much more tough for Wings of Freedom to go from bot to top, you know, and try to defend both. But I guess that's safe for RDS. And what's going on here? The 5-man roam.
See, the thing is that RDS will win a team fight, I believe.
I mean,
And that's why they're able to just siege.
yeah, Wings of Freedom do not want to get in a team fight. I don't know what they can do right here, right at this point. Qui-Gon Jinn, they've done this before.
While on the bright side, the Zed and the Ezreal have some good, what's the word I'm looking for?
Damage?
Like
Do
minions.
wave clear.
Wait, clear.
Wave.
Trades. Because you guys can't tell.
You can't. But we're doing trades.
This whole game actually, we've actually, I've been doing the Blitzcrank pulling Lunshu in. I'm just kidding.
2 seconds here as they are going to look to bait out that Baron, but a nice ward there. I believe that was from Baby Trog. Yes, it was. To spot them out. They are not going to get caught. Dragon is live right now, and I think they're going to rotate down there as we see them going as of right now. Oh, they're actually just going to go push up the middle here. Talon having to Dragons descend away from that. And Chum the Waters does go down onto the barrier right there. Knocked up his Qui-Gon Jinn. We see Hilo going in really low, using that death mark, having to shadow out of it really quickly though. The members of RDS, Assault and Battery going down at the Hilo, who has to flash away, and he will get taken down by Lunshu. That's a double kill for him. Let's see if he's looking for more. That's a triple kill. Can he get more? A flash used, and that's a quadra kill. Can Lunshu get the Penta? He will not be able to, unfortunately. Very close, but even still, a nice job from RDS. Great team fighting, great.
Scumbag Parablo. Supports on screen.
Parablo. This game with a lot of health actually. He's not.
That boy Smoothie, is he
Oh,
gonna
Smoothie
die?
goes down to the turret. Oh gosh.
Turret is just too strong for Fat Boy Smoothie to handle.
Who is this? Is this Balls in the C9 game today? He got taken out by a turret. He didn't watch it. Today is February.
Was it an execution like he was going
Yeah,
for
it
it?
was no, I don't think it was actually. No, it wasn't.
Interesting.
And he did a double hand face palm after he was.
did it.
Oh, I can't believe that.
Dang.
And anyway, I'm not gonna go watch it. It's pretty sweet. 7 turrets to 1.
He's got a haircut.
He did get a haircut. Looks good.
Yeah,
Thank
it's
you.
it
A
looks
flash cleaver just misses here. Crablo. Oh, the desperation. I mean, you need to at this point. Unfortunately, it didn't
4
work out.
dragons, we believe.
4? Yeah, it could be 4. It could be another number that we haven't heard of yet. What?
Smart move by. Well, like this is pretty much all they can do, right? To try to stay in the game. We'll see if they can actually get this. It doesn't look like their damage is too high. I don't know if they can actually get
And
this.
they're gonna go in, and they're actually getting melted really quickly here. That's Qui-Gon Jinn gonna pick it up. We're gonna see that health on Baron. Just kidding, that is Mundo picking up the Baron right there. But it looks like 3 members are dying already. That's Lunshu with a double kill again. So that's Baron on your 2 damage dealers for Wings of Freedom. That gives them a fighting chance at least.
So it looks like RDS is just gonna try to close the game out right here. Why?
Oh my goodness, doing so much damage. Each one of his auto attacks doing a heck of a lot. He's got the Sunfire cape as well. I could bring that down. Oh, nice shadow there, but Kwai saved his Playful Trickster just for that. Phenomenal play. Kwai's playing outstanding today. 8-1-6 on an AD top lane Fizz. Well, yeah, kind of like an AD
Today.
top. Sorry. It
Today.
makes me sound bad.
Today.
Kwai does good in like every game he
Lunshu
plays.
almost gets pulled by. No, but I'll joke aside. Lunshu's playing good.
All of RDS is playing good, and it looks like this will be RDS taking down Wings of Freedom in Game 1. I am Will Washington here with my co-caster in the main. What a game we had today. Thanks for checking this out. Don't forget to check out Game 2 on YouTube, coming right up. Again, this is the Saskatchewan League of Legends. Thanks for watching.